What is going on, guys? DBG, and today we're going to be ranking the best players in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM, lads. We got a lot of players here and we got a lot of categories. So our categories are best 10 elite players, very good, good, decent, only use them if you like them in real life, and then not great. There are so many good cards in this game. There are so many good cards in this game that, like, I will always say, there's like 8 to 10 players you can debate in every single position for being the best 10. It's mental. It is honestly mental. That is how crazy this game is right now. There are 8 to 10 players in each position that you guys can debate. So, now we're going to get onto it. I would say the vast majority of these cards are going to end up in decent tier or in good tier. I think when you get a very good elite, as we see really good cards. So, if a player is in decent tier, I will not be describing what they do. I will literally put him in decent. So, Aaron Gordon, decent. Alex Caruso, decent. Alonzo Mourning, or Allen Iverson, first player. Only use him if you like him in real life. If you're an Allen Iverson fan and you can have success with him, great. More power to you. In reality, he's probably not going to play as well as the free Darius Garland that we got. He's fine. Trust me, he's fine. Like, if you really, really want to use Iverson, be my guest. But he's 6 foot tall. And he's low interior, and like, he's obviously not usable in any sort of competitive setting, but I mean, I think he struggles a little bit even in clutch time. He's unusable in, I think he's unusable in TTO as well. So like, while he's completely unusable in the competitive setting, and it's fairly tough to use the guy even in a completely casual setting. So for me, I think I gotta put the guy in only use him if you like him in real life, because he's such an iconic player that he's gotta go in there. Next, Alonzo Mourning, not great. The card, I mean, stats wise, you would think Alonzo Mourning is really decent. He just has a bad release. He honestly just has. There are a few bad things about this card. I just don't rate him that highly. Drummond. I think Drummond goes into good. Like, his speed's like 79. And speed's a little bit lacking, but when we look at Andre Drummond, we're looking at a guy that can play lanes as a decent. No, I'll go decent. He's decent at everything because he can't shoot, he can't go into good. Iguodala. I'm going in elite players for Iguodala. He is one of the best in the game at what he does. Like, what he does is purely just catch and shoot, but he is genuinely one of the best players at what he does. So what he does is on offense catch and shoot, but he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the game. So yeah, he's into elite. AK decent. This AK is decent, honestly. Wiggins is good. Wiggins is a 6'8" shooting guard who's actually pretty decent in terms of dunking. His all-around game is all right. Like, Wiggins, obviously, his time isn't now. 6 weeks ago, Wiggins was probably an elite the last time I made this list. I'm going very good for Jameson. I think he's just a very good player. I think it's hard to put the guy in elite because I think he's not good enough at one particular thing to go above that, but he's good. McDice. I like McDice. I'm putting McDice in good. I think he's a good player to have in that power forward position. I think all around, Antonio McDice is a player that, I think he's a player that a lot of people are going to dislike. But for me, I've had success with the guy. I have genuinely had success with Antonio McDice, so I'm going to put him in good. Arvydas Sabonis is very good still. Like, look, a lot of people are like, oh, he's only got 66 speed, but it's like, dude, he's 7'3". Like, Yao Ming only has, I know Yao Ming is 7'6", but like, Yao Ming is the same. Like, he's only got that really low speed as well. So for me, I think it's hard to justify. It's hard to justify not putting him in one of these higher, not necessarily higher tiers, but like, yeah, one of these higher tiers it is. Like, I think he is that decent of a player. So yeah, now we are going to go with Avery Bradley. He's really not great, is he? Bailey Howell, good. Bailey Howell, like, he's an overall good card. His defense in general is good. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with good tier. Again, we have so many cards here that, and we've already been 5 minutes, so we gotta get through these quicker. Baron Davis, as far as like as much as I would love to put Baron Davis in very good, I think at this stage he's just a good point guard. He's probably in that like, he's in that like pink. He's better than like pink damage and stuff. He's in that like wall territory. When if you're looking at very good, you're looking more at the like the Jazz of the world, especially like he might go to very good because I like him. Look, Ben Wallace. I know Jacob sometimes uses him, so I'm gonna put him on. You like me if you like him in real life. Only use him if you like him in real life, but yeah, he's not great. Bernard King, decent. He's similar level to like an AK. Bill Russell, good. Bill Russell is definitely a good player. Again, I don't think he's a brilliant player. I think he's a good player. Then we have got Billy Cunningham. Billy Cunningham, he's like a worse Blake Griffin. He's like a worse Opal Blake, better than Pink Diamond Blake. I'm going to actually say for Pink Diamond Blake, only use him if you like him in real life. Because I don't think... Let's just put him decent. Like, these guys are just kind of going in these tiers. They're just like nothing cards, most of these guys. Beal, only using for like him in real life. I hate Beal. I hate him so much. Diao. D for Diao. D for decent. Big Country's awful. He's terrible. Like, there's not even an upgrade tier. Big Country's terrible. I'm not going to put Buddy Hield in this list because I know for a fact I have the other Buddy Hield in here. And the other Buddy Hield for me is better. Calvin Nat. I'm going to put Calvin Nat in decent. He's undersized and isn't a great shooter. Carmelo Anthony, low end of good, I guess. Kazi Russell, finally we got a card that's into the elite tier. I don't think... Kazi's good, man. Kazi could be pushing best 10. But for me, it's like it's Kobe, and I think Kobe and Levine are a little bit better than Kazi. But like, I mean, if you want to argue Kazi's the best two guard in the game, I'm not going to argue. Bosch. Yeah, Bosch is going to go very good. Bosch is a good center. Bosch is a good center, and a really solid power forward. He can kind of shoot. Cliff, I like Cliff's release. Cliff's a really good defender. I don't rate Cliff as highly as I do like Jaren Jackson Jr., but I do think he's very good. Clyde Drexler, he's decent at this stage, even if you badge him up. Dame, like Dame's not as good as Baron Davis, so I'm gonna put Dame in. Like everyone's saying, oh, like Dame, Baron in the same card. One's better in offense, one's better in defense. Not, they're not even close to being the same card. Baron's so much better than Dame. I think we're just gonna put Dame in good. Marley. Hey, look, if you're asking me, is Marley better than Wiggins? Maybe. He's not much better. He's better, but he's not much better. So I'm gonna go good for Marley. Granger, elite. Granger is a really good card. Again, he's not someone that I would use even if I had him. I don't have him. He's not someone that I would like actively go out of my way to use even if I had him. But I will say Danny Granger is a good player. He is a honestly good player. So let me get Cowens. I'm going very good for Cowens. No, if I got Bill, I think Bill Russell and Cowens are very similar, so I'm gonna put Cowens in good. He's all around solid. I don't think Cowens is good as Cliff, so yeah, he's gonna go very good. D-Rob, still in the. I'm still gonna put D-Rob in elite. Like in terms of longevity reward this year, he might win it. The card came out on the 5th of November. Like the card, I remember I went to Barcelona the day before that card came out. Like that's how long it's been. It's been that long. Like, and I went to Barcelona in the start of November. Like it has been almost 4 months since this card came out, and you can still use D-Rob. You can't argue he's the best center anymore, but you can argue he's top 5. DeJounte, decent. I'm gonna go low end of good because like if you badge out DeRozan the correct way, DeRozan is actually a really good card. The problem with DeMar DeRozan is that like again you have to badge him up the correct way. You can't just use him off rip because he's terrible. Boogie, good. Next, Schrempf, decent. Delph's alright. At this stage of the game, he's got 62 speed. I cannot put Dikembe Mutombo above decent here. He's not he's hovering. He is hovering. But I don't feel like I can put him above decent tier. He has 62 speed, and we have centers now with like 90 speed with ball. Dirk Nowitzki, yeah, he's not good. Dolph, very good. Dolph Shays is still a very good player in my team. And again, another, like he came out a week before David Robinson. And while, yeah, he didn't quite have the longevity D-Rob, he's still a damn good player. Dominique, Pink Diamond Dominique, I don't rate him. I don't think he's good at all. I'm going to say not great for Pink Diamond Dominique. Donovan Mitchell, I'll go very good. He's definitely better. He's definitely a step up on Baron Davis and Dame. Kind of a similar player in it, like as in he's an undersized point guard, but I think he is only into that very good tier. Doug West, good. Doug West is a good player. Again, he is one of those guys that is really slept on, but again, he's got 70 on quick, which is Jason Tatum release, and he's got like shifty dribble style. You gotta give him some badges, but he is pretty good. Dre, very good. Wherever Dolph Shays is, they kind of play a similar kind of position as that undersized power forward with a long wingspan, except Dolph is a way better shooter than Draymond. Draymond's a better playmaker. I'm going to put them both in the same tier. Wade is definitely a step up on the other point guard, so I'm going to go very good. Very good, like bordering on elite for Wade. Like Wade is bordering on elite. This Dwayne Wade, I'm going to put in good. You got to like really badge him up to make him better than Evo Wade. And then even if you badge him up and shoe him, give him a shoe and everything, he's still probably not better. Eddie Jones. I'm going to go decent. As much as I would love to put Eddie Jones in good, at this stage in the game, he's just decent. Mikan. I hate to do this. Sorry, George. You're going into good. You're going to good. You're not as good as Chris Bosh. You're not as good as Dre. You're not as good as Dolph at the power forward position. It pains me to do it, Mike, and you're only in good tier. Gerald Wallace. This stage, good. Giannis. I don't like him. I don't like using Giannis, but I think to put him in anywhere but elite tier would be kind of like just a wrong place to put him. Oh, Gilbert stinks. Gilbert absolutely stinks. They're not great. Hakeem is an elite. Hakeem is no question elite. The fact these two guys came out the same day at the end of November is mad as well. But Hakeem is still one of the better centers of the game. Ja, decent. Actually, for this Ja, I use him for life in real life, and the other Ja is too expensive. Jamal Crawford, decent. The more I use Crawford, the more I dislike him. The problem with Crawford is if you can either make Crawford, like if you give Crawford 3 shooting badges and 3 defensive badges, he's going to suck on both defense and offense. You can make him a glass cannon and make him a brilliant offensive player and absolutely suck on defense. Or you can give him some defensive badges. He's still not going to be good on defense, but he'll suck on offense. So, yeah, it's the amount. The fact he only has 6 badge slots is the killer for him. Harden is good, bordering on very good. Like this Diamond Harden is bordering very good. James Worthy. I mean, if I've got Cliff and very good, Worthy's got to go very good. They're similar cards. Jaren Jackson Jr. Good. He's good. Like for me, he's not that much different like a Bill Russell or a Dave Cowens. Asen Kidd, really not great. Jason Richardson. Look, I don't think he's that much better than Eddie Jones. I'm going to put him in good, but like he's not going higher than that. Jaylen Brown. Like look, him and Dan Marley are so similar, I'm going to put him in the same tier, but I do prefer Jaylen Brown to Dan Marley. In good tier. Jason Tatum. I mean, because there's another Jason Tatum, I'm not going to put him in the only use him for like in real life. But he's not good. He's not good at all. Jerry West. Good. I'm bordering very good, but Jerry West in good tier. Jimmy Butler. I'll go very good. I'll go very good with Jimmy Butler. A really nice defender. A pretty decent shooter. The guy, if needed to, can dribble the ball. Yeah, I'll go with that tier for him. Joseph Caldwell or Joe Caldwell. Good. Good. He's like a much worse Dr. J. Joe Johnson. I'm going to put Joe Johnson purely because, again, the guy seems like he smokes 5 packs a day. He has that little lung capacity. He's in good. Like there's something severely wrong with the lungs of Pink Diamond Joe Johnson. Embiid, Literally, if you like him being in real life and he's the only one you can afford, use him. John Collins. At this stage of the game, John Collins is only decent. John Wall, good, bordering very good. And John Wall is a really solid card. Dr. J, I'm gonna go low, very good. He's in the lower end of very good. Him and Jimmy are probably the two worst players in very good right now. Kareem. We don't have a better Kareem, do we? Use him if you want to use Kareem. You can use Kareem, I guess. Kawhi Leonard, elite players. We've now got our elite player, one of our elite players. Again, none of our best 10 Bs. A lot of our new guys are coming up down the end. Hugh Van Horn, decent. He's not actually unusable. Kemba only using for like in real life. Kevin Durant getting to our first best 10 player. Our first of the best 10 is Kevin Durant. A really, really good card. Can shoot, can handle, plays defense, and is just an all-around brilliant player. So we are probably about more than a third of the way through this list. We'll try and get this done within like 40 minutes. This Kevin Durant, honestly, he's very good. He's honestly very good. This Kevin Durant should not be on the list. Kevin Garnett, low, very good. Again, I don't like the card. I have him. Have him diamond contracted. I still don't use the card. I didn't like KG from the start. I don't know why I put a diamond contract on him. I know a lot of people do like the card, but it's just not for me. The card is just not for me at all. Kevin Love. Good. I don't rate him. I don't rate him at all. Kevin McHale, decent. Clay, elite. What am I talking about? Like, I'm pretty sure I saw Ty running out with Klay Thompson in his main squad for quals. Like, a lot of people use Clay as their 2-guard. Pink Diamond Kobe's going elite as well. Pink Diamond Kobe is actually a really good card. Like, is he as good as the Dark Matter? No, but I mean, the Pink Diamond Kobe's very good. Kyrie, good. Kyrie's a good card. Larry Bird, good. Is Larry. LeBron, very good. I don't rate LeBron that highly. Look, I don't. I used the Pink Diamond LeBron. If I thought LeBron was good, I'd currently own the Pink Diamond LeBron. If I thought LeBron was really good, I just don't. Luka Doncic, probably lower end. Like, if you're on current gen, Luka Doncic is in the only use if you like him in real life category. If you're on next gen, he's probably high, very good. So I'll put him like low, very good, I guess. Magic, I'm only gonna put Magic in good. I think the other top point guards have just outclassed him. They completely outclassed him. Manu Ginobili, decent. He's a guy that I like. I have a lot of fun using Manu, and I'll admit it, he's not that good. Marc Gasol, good. I don't think he's as good as Mikan or anything, but he's good. Marcus Smart. Look, at this stage of the game, I think Marcus Smart's good. I think he is just good as far as point guards go. I put him on a similar level to a Dame, honestly. Maurice Lucas. Now, this is one of the people I'm probably going to be annoyed with, but I'm going to put Maurice Lucas in very good. Like, he's not as good as LeBron James. LeBron James is the benchmark. Oh, screw it. LeBron James, go into elite. Go into elite. Michael Jordan, literally use him if this is the only Michael Jordan you can afford. Yao Ming. Now, this is a controversial one. I'm going very good instead of top 10. I don't like using Yao, and I haven't really been cooked that much by Yao. Again, there are certain players, and I've seen them with Yao. They're unstoppable. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them, and I haven't come up against one of them, so it's hard to judge that. But if you want to put Yao on top, be my guest. Nick Batum. So Batum is gonna go at this stage of the game, decent. Toppin, decent. I'm just gonna put all the players that are in decent tier and get rid of all of them first. So Paul Pierce, only using if you like mirror life. Paul Pierce is so bad in 2K this year. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Paul Pierce. He's just so bad in 2K. Sean Marion's only going to go indecent. Nah, let's bring him back. Terry Cummings, not great. So we're going to fill out these bottom tiers now. Blake's probably going to go in decent as well, though, isn't he? Yeah, I'm going to put Blake in. I'm going to put Opal Blake in decent. I only think he is decent. I don't know. This Westbrook emote is okay. This Westbrook emote is genuinely alright. I think Willie Cauley-Stein is decent. In terms of overall cards, I think he's a decent player. I hardly find anyone else that's kind of... Gus Williams is decent. He's not brilliant, he's okay. If you want to use Gus Williams, he's going to be more than capable of giving you 4 points a game and not getting absolutely cooked on defense. Kukoc indecent? Like a worse version of Lamar Odom. Kukoc is just, he's a meh card. He really just is meh. Other than that, it's kind of hard to find them. So, Pascal Siakam, lads. Siakam is going to go into... Like, I think, he's at that LeBron level. I think he's hovering. He's hovering between very good and elite. I'm going to go elite for now, but he is hovering. PG, good. This card is good. I wouldn't put him in higher, as in very good. I think just, in general, he's a good card. Penny Hardaway... Right now, Penny Hardaway is only a good card. Like, if you wanted to argue, Penny Hardaway was in my best 10 last time. Should be so many better point guards. Like, he's not even top 10 at his position anymore, I don't think. Do I put him in? I think I'll put him very good. Yeah, very good for what was the best point guard in the game at one stage. Reggie Lewis. I mean, he's borderline. He is very borderline top 10. Like, obviously, there's these juiced half badge cards that might be better than Reggie, but Reggie is very good. He's borderline top 10. He's got quick dribble style, great release, good behind the back. Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay is another player that is absolutely elite. Like, he's such a good player. Again, when we get a Rudy Gay card later in the year, when he can get range, gets his release on quick, that's going to be one of the best cards in the game, no question about it. Sam Jones, he's fine. He's fine. He's like a worse version of Joe Caldwell. Scotty. I'm putting Scotty in very good. I really rate this card highly. I think he's a fantastic defender. He's got the Scotty behind the back, and he's also not the worst shooter in the world. Serge Ibaka. Man, I am exhausted, lads. I am absolutely exhausted. I just play it, like, I'm trying to not let myself, like, the last couple of days, or last couple of weeks, I've been, like, surviving off just caffeine. Well, not surviving, like, I've been plowing through up by caffeine. I'm trying to I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't become a problem, so I'm just trying to go cold turkey on it. And I was exhausted all day. Played 35 minutes of a basketball match. 35 to 40 minutes in a basketball match just there, and I am absolutely exhausted. Man, I want nothing more than to sleep right now. But videos don't make themselves. So Serge Ibaka, I think Serge has to go into very good. He's not quite elite, but he's going to go very good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, look, he is a very good card. It's just there are better cards. Shaq. Where did I lose Shaq? There we go. I put Shaq in good. I don't think Shaq's very good. I think Shaq is good. He's good at what he does. Sean Marion, decent. His release is fine. It's not good. It's pretty bad. But his defense is not good enough anymore to put him in the good tier. Stephen Curry. Again, good tier. He's just short. He's just short. He's hard to defend, but he's just not great. Steve Nash, literally use Steve Nash if you like him in real life. That's it. The Dentist. The Dentist is going into Elite. The Dentist might end up in my top 10. I'm being completely honest. He might end up in my top 10. Duncan, good. I guess. Tony Parker, yeah, Parker is not very good. I know, I've played against him a few times. Tony Parker is not the greatest player in this game. Tracy McGrady now. This Tracy McGrady, I'm only putting into good. I'm really only putting this team back into good. He's just missing so much. He's so incomplete. He's missing so much. Oladipo. I'll go high decent. Like Oladipo could easily be good. No, I'll put him in good. I'll put him in good. He's not bad. Vince. If you want to use the highest overall Vince, your favorite player, go for it. I would still advise Vince Amethyst over him, but each to their own. Wes Unseld. He's no better than Blake. I'm going to put him in decent. Xavier McDaniel. Xavier McDaniel is very good, actually. Good release, just all around good stats, and he got like half an interceptor. He's a very good player, and his player build is huge. Zion, not great. Really not great. Even if you like Zion in real life, I wouldn't advise using him. Houston, good. He will hit, catch, and shoot threes. That is all. Amare. Look, is Amare even better than Blake? I don't know. So he's going to go decent. AK-47. Now, at the small forward position, I don't know whether this guy is going to go elite or best 10. He's not going to make it a power forward, but he might make it a small forward. Andre Karolinko is a brilliant card in this game. AD, another player to go in all the way up to elite tier. Man, nothing can stop him. He's all the way up. Okay, so then Anthony Edwards. I have to put Anthony Edwards in like very good. Like bordering on. Nah. If I've got Joe Johnson in good, I'm putting Anthony Edwards right beside him in good. Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon's a really, really nice player. He's been one of the more surprising players this year. But again, I'm going to move Magic Johnson up to very good. I don't know why Magic Johnson wasn't good. He should have been very good. But is he enough better than Baron Davis and Dame to put him a tier ahead? I don't think so, but you might. Ben Simmons, elite. Elite. He is the best at what he does in the game. What he does may not be your playstyle. He's the best at what he does. Bob Pettit. I mean, he's not terrible. Not good either. Hate having to do his challenges, and how much of a disappointment he is compared to like last year. Okay, Bobby Sura. And we are on to the new cards from we're starting to get onto the new cards. We had a lot more cards than I thought here. Bob Sura is going to go into very good. 6'5", all around. No, I've got Baron Davis and stuff, and John Wall. He's got the same tier as John Wall. Yeah, I agree with that. He's going to be in the same tier as John Wall. Buddy Hield's going to go good as well. Buddy Hield is a really, really nice cheap option. He can shoot the lights out. His movement is really good. He actually can get handles for days and play a bit of offense, unlike the other Buddy Hield. Carmelo Anthony. Now I'm putting Melo in elite players. I think Melo's really, really nice. I think, again, he's not going to be great with the ball in his hand, but his jumper is nice, his rebounding is nice, his player build is nice, his defense for the first time is nice. I think he's going to be a good card. Okay, so we're getting Chris Paul. Honestly, with CP3 at this stage, look, use him if you like him in real life. He's undersized. I know some people screw up very good. I saw like a lot of people ran him in quals and did really well. A lot of people that like nearly qual ran him. So clearly CP3 has something that I'm not 100%. Well, I haven't used a lot of, but yeah, let's put him into very good tier, I guess. Issel's very good, isn't he? Yeah, Issel's definitely very good. He's a solid card. Darius Miles. I think Darius Miles is one tier. He's like a slightly worse version of Jameson. So whatever tier Jameson's in, which is very good, I'm going to move Darius Miles down 1 into good. Very similar player. DeAndre Ayton, elite. Absolutely elite player. That is DeAndre Ayton. One of the best centers in the game. Okay. Derek Anderson. Going very good. He's like better, but he healed. I think as far as like 3 hunting 2s go, I think he is a really good player. Derrick Rose. Oh, very good for Derrick Rose as well. I'm not going to go... do I put him elite? He's the best for what he does. Just what he does is not the most important thing in the game this year. I don't know. I'll go very good for now. Booker. I'll go high, very good. I don't think Booker is as good as like Sateri and stuff. Dominique is only going to go into good tier. He's definitely above decent. He's in the higher tier of good. I find it hard to create with him at all. He dunks at a decent rate when he's got ahead of steam, but that's really it. Okay, Gary Payton. I'm not going to put him best 10, but Gary's brilliant. Gary is a brilliant player. Like we saw, if you guys watch Splash's run for 250 quals, like Splash was really good with him. Giannis. Look, I'm not putting Giannis in my best 10, but I mean he's close to it. I don't rate him that highly, but again, I know how good Giannis is, so I don't want to just completely leave him out of this list. So he is currently going to be an elite tier. Okay, I've just completely lost my whole train of thought. Gilbert Arenas only using for like in real life. Grant Hill. Grant Hill is going to go into the elite players pushing best 10. Really good player. Greg Oden is going to go into good. You would definitely argue Greg Oden is very good, but I'm going to put him in good. I genuinely think I fell asleep, or I was in the process of falling asleep while I was talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. So let's speed run through all these. Let's get through all of these in 8 minutes. Jalen Rose, in my opinion, is one of the best 10-point guards in the game. I severely underestimate how many cards I have on this list. Ja Morant, a really decent card, is going to go into very good. He's one of the best small point guards in the game. He's not as good as Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is a better player than Ja Morant. Derrick Rose is literally better than Ja. Jamal Murray is going to go into good. Jamal Murray is 6'4". Problem is he doesn't play the greatest defense and his release is a little bit slow. Can move though. Harden is going to go elite. I think Harden is the step up on a D-Rose. I think he's the step up on a Ja Morant, and he deserves to be in this high tier. Maybe you could argue Harden the best 10, but for me it's Lonzo and Jalen Rose. But Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to go into elite. He's one of my like my surprising favorite players in the game. I really like that card. Tatum. Look, I've watched a lot of people using him. I've used Tatum a lot. I think I'm going best 10 for Tatum. He's one of my favorite players in the game. Tatum is one of my favorite players in all of my team. Jeremy Lin's going to go into very good. He's definitely on the lower end of very good, but I think he's very comparable to a Donovan Mitchell. I don't think he's quite Ja Morant. He's definitely not Derrick Rose. I think maybe I'm gonna bring Rose up into the elite players. But yeah, he's good. Yijian Lian. I think maybe you can. I think you can argue Yijian Lian in the top 10. I really can't. I really do think you can argue it. So he's gonna be at the top of this list, and maybe getting brought up. Embiid. Honestly, the way I play, Joel Embiid's one of the best 2 centers in the game. The way I play, he might be number 1. Josh Hart, decent. He's a good defender. He's not going to move much on offense, and his release is kind of slow. So we're gonna put him in this tier. Josh Smith. Josh Smith is gonna go into, I don't know, very good, maybe elite. Like he's one of these 2 tiers. I think he can compete at the top comp level, so I'm going to put him in elite. He's definitely way better than Cliff Robinson and James Worthy, so yeah, kind of similar. Cat, elite. Karl Anthony Towns, absolutely elite. Did I forget Evan Mobley and stuff? I think I forgot Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley would be an elite as well. I think Cat is very elite. At the power forward position, Cat can be so effective. Cat genuinely can be super, super effective. Wait, did I not put any of today's players in? I don't think I put any of today's players in, so I'll rank all of today's players right now. Again, you guys probably won't be able to see most of them, but Curry, good. Jared Allen, very good. Mobley, elite. Cat, obviously the same card. Toppin, decent. Cade, decent. Precious Achua, good. Jay Shante, good. Kevin Porter Jr., good. I've used him. Had a lot of success. He's really good at the point guard position. If you use someone that can create beside him, he becomes a really good point guard. Kobe. No-brainer, best 10. And like normally in 2K, I don't really like Kobe Bryant, but this year is the year of Kobe. It really is. The way he moves, the way he shoots. This is the best Kobe has been in 2K in years. Kristaps. Look, I know people are going to probably want to disagree, but like the reason why is not in there is because we got Kristaps and we got Joel Embiid. I prefer both of those guys to Kristaps 7'3" sniper. Kyrie Irving. I think Kyrie's pushing very good. Nah, I'll move him into good. Because again, like Baron Davis is here. So it's like, is he better than Baron Davis than Dame? Better than Dame, I don't think he's better than Baron Davis. Lamar Odom has to go into very good though. Again, the fact is like look at how stacked very good. Look at how stacked good is for good, like. Oh, we've absolutely stacked it right here. Aldridge is good. Aldridge is definitely better than decent. Aldridge is a more than good card. LaMelo Ball, elite. I know people. Again, this elite tier is going to be for. Who did I move where? I moved somebody else up instead of LaMelo Ball. I don't know who it was. But LaMelo Ball is going to go into elite tier. Like, people would have argued a month ago with LaMelo Ball best 10. So, he's that good. And there are still people that would argue he's best point guard in the game. Larry's going to go very good. So, I'm going to do the same thing with Larry and Dominique. So, one of Larry's went... It's not Larry and Dominique. Larry and... It was Larry and someone else where there was like a tier difference. But he is quite a bit better than the... He's quite a bit better than the Pink Diamond. I will say that from using them. Larry Hughes, very good. I think the more time goes on, the more we get like these really good point guards, and we get these like he becomes less and less effective. But nah, he's a good card. His defense immaculate. Larry Nance is in elite. Like he's in that combo for best 10. He really is. I don't think he is best 10, but he is in the conversation. Really good defense, really tall, plays lanes really well, and is just an overall beastful player. Lonzo, best 10. Like Lonzo. Again, I don't own either of them, but from like playing on other people's accounts, there's some days where I prefer Alonzo, there are some days where I prefer Jalen Rose. I think they are both brilliant players, and they're both deserving of this best 10 slot. Michael Jordan, very good. He's definitely not elite. He's just a better version of Jimmy Butler. So I don't think he's quite belongs in elite here, but I mean it's okay. Monte Ellis, unless you were some weird Warriors We Believe fan who likes Monte Ellis and don't use him. Nick Van Exel, bang average. He's so average. Let's get rid of again some of the quick ones here. Trae Young, only use Trae Young if you like in real life. But in fact, this is the best version of Trae Young. Westbrook, like look, Westbrook is realistically a good tier, but also the only reason you should ever use Russell Westbrook is if you like him in real life. Otherwise, just dodge him at all costs. Paul Pierce, no. Even if you like him in real life, he sucks. Even if you like Paul Pierce in real life, he is not. Just like the likes of Zion, he's not good enough to even use. Okay, anyone else that's bad? I mean, Miller is like good. Miller's in good tier. He's not going higher than that. Michael Red is going into good tier. He's just fine. He's a spot up shooter right now if you got him. Okay, no, we're good. So Jokic. I'm put Jokic in very good. Again, he's not everyone's cup of tea. He's actually really fast. The more I use him, the more I was just like, okay, yeah, he actually kind of is good at some things, but look, he's not. His release is just too his release too slow. Then we got Paul George. Paul George is gonna go into. Look, I'm putting Paul George in my best 10. I'm putting PG in my best 10. I might need to move Tatum down, but I love Paul George. Love this card. I'm gonna go very good for Rashard Lewis. He's actually a pretty good defender, and then his jumper is immaculate. So let's put him there. Thurl, best 10, no brainer. Thurl is going in as one of my power forwards for the best 10. The guy is 6'11", can shoot the lights out, plays lanes, can play power forward, and heck, the dude can play small forward. Okay, then we are gonna go with Tracy McGrady. I'm just gonna put T-Mac as my second best 2 guard in the game. I think T-Mac is a really, really good card. I'm gonna put him in best 10. I think he is a brilliant, brilliant player. Okay, so Tyler Hero, very good. Again, Tyler Hero's at the fade. He can burst. He's got a quick release. He's like a way better version of like a Trae Young. But if they come out with a Kevin Huerter at some stage, bye-bye Tyler Hero. Wilt Chamberlain, like again, competitive players would argue that Wilt is like better than both of the guys I have in as centers, but look, I prefer the centers. So Wilt, you go and get yourself into the elite players tier. Then we got Levine. Alright, I just need to stay awake for a few more seconds and I can conk out. Levine's into elite players. Like Splash used Levine almost as well as he used Kobe. He used Levine better than he used Kazi. Levine is so good on offense. Not the greatest defender, so good on offense. Last up, Bam out of the Bayou. Very good. I don't care what anyone says. Bam is a very good card. His defense is really good. His shooting is pretty decent. His rebounding is good. Problem is he's a little bit small, but again, play the guy power forward. He's got half interceptor as well. So yeah, these are my tiers. A lot of tiers. So I got these two guys to 1. I have these two guys to 2. I got these guys to 3. I'm gonna move Tatum down because I think Paul George is better than Tatum. And then my best power forward, it's between Evan Mobley, Ijel Nian, and Karl Anthony Towns. I think just in terms of just overall game, I think Ijel Nian is a little bit better. So him backing up Thurl Bailey. So yeah, this is it. This is my best team. These are my tiers. And again, I really underestimate how many players I chose for this video. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.